point when you just have to get away, when you're too tired to see that all your colours turn grey. I knew I was there and I turned into a beast. I'd even had road rage against an innocent priest. So I called Nick and he said, Chris is here from LA. Let's have a week of booze and banter away. I know we're both broke, but it's time for a binge. We don't live enough, let's live on whiskey and wings. Who needs love when you have friends like these boys? Who needs love when you have friends like these boys? We headed to Camden and we watched a few shows, made some new friends and the whiskey did flow. The bar staff knew our names, we'd been in there a week. We drank Jaeger bombs when he got too drunk to speak, and he'd try to get home but fall asleep on the grass. Sometimes he falls asleep on grass. While Chris and I powered up, there was no stopping us. We met a couple of girls, they were as cute as could be. They didn't put out, but that weren't bothering me, 'cause who needs love when you have friends like these boys? Who needs love when you have friends like these boys? Alright, story time with Dave again. So that week ended on a Saturday, and unfortunately Chris spent the afternoon in Camden. I had a gig, so I had to head off, and Nick had a family cousin's 30th birthday party, and so he went off to that, and it was a fancy dress thing, and he had to go with something either beginning with a C or a P. So we went into a fancy dress shop in Camden in the afternoon, and he ended up going dressed as a condom. It was a Trojan as well. Yeah. Do that face again. Brilliant. And I was coming home from my gig. I got to bed. I was knackered. It'd been a very long week of nights out where we just did a lot of stuff and drinking. That's it. That's what I meant. I suddenly see my phone's going off, and I saw it was him, and I woke me up. I thought, I'm not answering it because he's probably just hammered. And then he left a voicemail, so I better just check it just in case. And the voicemail went, "Hi, it's me. Hang on, I need to let you know geography. We live in West London. It's happened again. I fell asleep on the train. I'm at Gatwick." So not only did he fall asleep on the train, he got on the wrong train in the first place. So this was at 3 in the morning. At 6 in the morning, he was supposed to be driving our friend Chris, who was over from LA, to Heathrow Airport. So he eventually gets to mine at 5:30, but he's far too drunk to be driving. So I drive us round to get Chris. We pick up Chris and we go to Heathrow. He's still dressed as a condom. So that day, in the space of 3 hours, on security cameras in 2 different major London airports, was a guy dressed as a condom. I dread to think what was being said over the walkie-talkies. And that's why I love him. Because he always has a story. I don't need to live, I just listen to him. It's brilliant. Anyway, and the bars all kicked out. We'd find a fried chicken shop and say, "I'll give you a £5 and we'll take the lot." We'd get home about 5 and be awake around 10. I'd wait for the call to start all over again. And it weren't good for my health, but it was great for my soul. I was running on empty, now I'm raring to go. So next time that I'm weak, and even tea makes me whinge, I'll gather my friends for some whiskey and wings. Who needs love? You're all so rude. When you have friends like these boys. Who needs love? When you have friends like these boys. any day.